All right, welcome to tonight's team call. Tonight, I'll go over some announcements real quick because I feel like we haven't had a call in a while. And then we're going to jump right into, actually, we have access tonight to a PowerPoint, kind of a little training from one of the top teams in the network. So if you're looking for someone to stalk and you haven't stalked her on Facebook yet, Lindsay Matway she's been a top 10 coach for the past couple years, like 4 years, I think. She was the top coach, not last year, but the year before. And her team is called the Bombshell Dynasty, and they have a couple coaches in the top 10, actually. So whatever they're doing it right. So the fact that we have this little PowerPoint to kind of go over together tonight, and then I will post it in the files section of our team page so that you guys can save it to your computer or print it out or refer back to it, because I'm going to go kind of fast through it. Should be helpful. So shout out to everyone who has Success Club points on the board. I don't have my Coach Online office open, so I'm not going to name them all. But Success Club should be your non-negotiable goal for every month. So you want to hit Success Club 5, which is 5 points, or Success Club 10, which is 10 points. So you can kind of go over with your upline coach what a good goal, a Success Club goal would be for you. So if you're a new coach, I would say one of your goals is shooting for Success Club 5 for your first month. So you earn Success Club points. You get 2 points if you sell a challenge pack. And challenge pack is fitness program plus Shakeology. And that really, I mean, they save a lot of money when they buy it that way. So 2 points for a challenge pack, or you can earn 1 point for a Shakeology Home Direct order. So if someone orders Shakeology, but it's not on Home Direct, you don't get the point. So you want them to order on Home Direct. You can remind them that they can order on Home Direct, which saves them like at least $10 on shipping. They only get charged $2 for shipping. And then they can literally cancel the Home Direct right after they order. So it's not like they have to get the shipment every month. But if someone orders Shakeology Home Direct, then you get 1 Success Club point. So just a little reminder for some of our new coaches and a refresher for everyone else. So you want to be shooting for Success Club 5 every month. Oh, there, good. She got back on. Sorry, Marla.
Sorry. No, sorry I took so long.
No, that's okay. We're just getting started.
Okay.
So, I wanted to let you guys know, for those of you who are in our new coach training, we're kind of a week in. We just started talking about what your challenge group post should have in it and kind of how to do a challenge group post. And tonight's call is really going to expand on that and help you guys with how to advertise for a challenge group, how to handle objections, and so on. So if you think about it, am I echoing? I feel like I am. I'm talking really loud in here. I feel like this room is like empty now that we've been packing it. So if you think about it, a lot of you started before you became a coach in a challenge group. And you probably, that added accountability and somewhere to check in with people who were just like you, who are going through kind of the same program, or just have a similar mindset where you want to head in a positive direction, you want to get healthy, you want to reach fitness goals. That's basically what our job boils down to, right? Running challenge groups each month and helping people. So what we're going to go over tonight in this little PowerPoint should be super helpful, because although it's so easy to overcomplicate things and try to make sure we're coming up with like the perfect Facebook post, or, you know, overthink our wording on a post, or be like, oh my gosh, I only got 5 likes on this. That's not what I wanted. And kind of analyze ourselves that way. Your goal is to help people ultimately, and that is going to be done by getting them into your challenge groups. So let me go ahead, and I'm going to share my screen. So Marla, I know you won't be able to see, but I'm going to go ahead and post this challenge group in our team page afterwards. So if you want to refer back to it, then you'll be able to.
Sounds good.
Can you guys see this on the video?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you still see it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so how do I? Okay, so how to advertise and run a successful challenge group. I do have to move this thing. Okay. So as far as social media goes, it may sound like kind of a lot, and I don't always post 3 to 5 times per day because I do think, rather than throw up 5 posts that I don't think are very valuable, I'd rather be posting things of value. But it does say aim to post 3 to 5 times per day. Keep in mind that on your Facebook or your social media, only about 20% of your posts should be Beachbody related. Most of it should have to do with you and your life and your journey and things that interest you. So like I just said, you want to focus on adding things that are valuable, but I know how easy it is to kind of overthink what you want to post and how you want to say it and whether your picture is the best picture or you want to use a different font on your text or whatever. It's super easy to overthink things, but I always tell everyone done is better than perfect. So rather than sitting there and thinking, well, like, is this perfect? Do I need to change this or that? Just post it, and you're going to learn based on the reactions that you get, kind of what your audience likes better. It also says engage. We want to ask questions and get opinions or get answers from lots of our Facebook followers. You want as much conversation on your Facebook wall as possible because that will get you showing up in other people's news feeds more, and it will just get you talking with other people. And once you're talking with people on your Facebook, you can kind of move it into a private message and catch up with them and just build the relationship with them. And of course, in turn, they may turn into a challenger. It may be someone that you'll be able to help down the road. Another good thing that I kind of forget sometimes is give what you want to receive. So if you want more people commenting on the things that you post, you need to go out there and comment on your Facebook friends' posts, right? I notice a lot if I had a sorority sister. I just saw a picture of her. I haven't talked to her since college, I don't think. I just saw a picture of her and her boyfriend, and she had the cutest dress on. And all I did, I liked the picture and I commented and said that I loved her dress. And now all of a sudden, I think she's liked like every post that I've put up this week. So not only is she like, oh yeah, Kelsey remembers who I am. That's cool. But since I did comment on her picture, my stuff is probably popping up in her news feed a little bit more than it was before. So Facebook can be kind of weird sometimes, but that's how it works. So it's not just random when you scroll your news feed who's popping up in there. It's people who you're interacting with on a regular basis or recently. So here it has in the center, it says you, and then below it has 5 different categories. So you want to share all aspects of you. You don't want people to come to your Facebook and have it look like a Beachbody billboard, So let's head to the next page. It says know your audience. So what's that quote? You can be the ripest, juiciest peach, and there's always going to be someone who hates peaches. So you're not going to appeal to everyone. And trust me, especially if you're a new coach, people are going to make fun of that Shakeology thing. They're just not going to get it. So, or my brother makes fun of me because he sees any positive quote and he's like, oh, here, Kelsey, this is something you should post. And that's fine. You're not going to be everyone's cup of tea. But you need to think about who you are looking to attract, who your niche market is. So Lindsay Matway is the one who made this PowerPoint. So she's the blonde over here in the top circle on the right side. So for her, she said her niche market was moms. So specifically 25 to 35 years old, people who are into fashion and beauty, who are into their faith, looking to grow in their relationship with God, big dreamers, and people who want to make an impact. So your niche market is most likely going to be whoever can relate to you. So it sounds kind of, I don't know if it sounds kind of conceited, but when you think about people that you want to be your challengers and your future coaches, it's generally going to be people just like you. Because if you joined a challenge group because you had like the last 10 pounds that you wanted to lose, and you just feel like you're super busy and you're trying, but nothing's working, you're not getting results. And those are the people that you're really going to speak to in your posts. And the way that you're overcoming, the last 10 pounds or whatever it may be, they're going to be like, well, gosh, she's doing it. And that's all I have to lose, like those last 10 pounds. Well, maybe I can do it. They can just relate to you. So they're going to be a little bit more drawn to you. So some questions here under your content in the middle to think about. I probably have to move this. This would be a good thing to go back to and kind of write out. It says, what do they want more of? What objections might they have? So I know when I first got my challenge pack, I thought it was expensive. Now looking back, I'm so grateful for the 21-day fixed meal plan, and it's really taught me so much about portion control and nutrition and how to fuel my body for results. I would pay for it 3 times over. But at the time, before I realized how valuable it was going to be to me, cost was definitely an objection that I would have. So I'm going to expect that from the other people that I might talk to. What are they passionate about? What are their fears? What do they struggle with? So if anyone's like me, those weekend beers or sometimes weekday beers, they're probably struggling with that too. And then what do they enjoy learning? So when people post like makeup tips, I sit there and I read it. And if someone says they got this good mascara, I'm probably going to go buy it because I like to act like I know about makeup, but really I suck at makeup. And so when people post, no, it's not Beachbody or about a challenge group or working out, but that's something that I enjoy learning. So I'm actually going tomorrow to buy some new mascara to try out because someone posted about it on Facebook, okay? So that's like stuff that I like to see. So the people, my niche market, the people that I relate to would probably like to see the same things. Does that make sense? Am I going too fast? We good? Okay. All right, so be bold. This is, again, probably one of the hardest things when it comes to coaching, especially for new coaches. Because if you think about coaching, I've had a lot of people tell me they don't want to become a coach until they reach their goal weight, which is super, I totally understand. And that's kind of like how I felt in the beginning too. But people don't relate to someone who never struggles, who's already reached their goals. And really, if you think about it, you're always going to have a new goal, and there's always going to be something else you're focusing on. So are you really ever going to be at that goal, ideal, perfect time to decide to coach? The important thing is that you're sharing your journey. People will relate to you kind of while you're still running the race, while you're still making the changes and struggling. People can relate to struggling because it's probably something that they're going through too. So it says it's easy to share your journey when you're already at the finish line, but I can tell you from experience, sharing your journey while you're still in the race is even more inspiring and relatable to your network. So I have posted something. I've ever since we went on the Beachbody cruise, I'm really struggling with staying on track and committed, especially with my nutrition. So the other weekend, oh my gosh, it was like Cracker Barrel one night, Chipotle the next night, beer every day. It was just really bad. And I posted that and said okay, I did this, and this, and I need to snap out of it and get back on track. Thank goodness for the other coaches and challengers in my challenge group for kind of reeling me back in. And someone commented and they were like, this is my favorite post I've ever seen you post, I guess. Because he was like, because if you have all these struggles, if you're just and you can, kind of stay on track, get back on track with your fitness and get results, then there's hope for the rest of us. And I'm thinking oh my God, I struggle all the time. But nobody sees that because generally Facebook and social media ends up being like your little highlight reel. So be bold. Don't be afraid to share your journey. If you want people to trust you in knowing what their story is and where they're coming from and what they feel like they're struggling with, you have to be willing to share those things about you too. So this can definitely be, and I'm not saying you have to share before and after pictures, because that is super nerve-wracking, and I've only done that. I mean, I've gotten a little bit more comfortable with it, but not everyone has to do that to have a successful business. Just, you can talk about like, ooh, whoa, weekend, got off track, like Monday morning, trying to get back in the zone. Like, I'm just like you, it happens to all of us. Just be bold when you're sharing your journey. The next thing is, okay, so how do you want to build interest in your challenge group? So you can do it a bunch of different ways. We just talked about sharing your journey. So no one wants to be salesy. I mean, I don't think any of us really have the personality of like, we really got to go in there and close this deal, and we got to hit a certain sales goal each month. And no, you're just looking to reach out and help people. Obviously, making some money along the way is great, but without trying to sell anything, you can simply post about your journey. Like Marla posted something about getting enough water in, right? And she posted a sweaty selfie in our challenge group, like after her workout. Okay, so those are things, she's not trying to sell me on water or anything. Like, she's just sharing her journey. Give shout outs to others. So a lot of people will do like a Transformation Tuesday post. And as coaches, a team of coaches together, we have our own before and afters that maybe if some of us feel comfortable sharing, like if Paige wants something to post for a Transformation Tuesday to kind of show her network that people doing these programs are getting results and they're real people, I would have no problem sending her my before and after just so she had something to post. So, her network isn't like, okay, Paige is just crazy. I don't know anyone else who's doing this stuff. She can show people in her network that other people are doing these programs and in these challenge groups, these accountability groups, and it's working for them. Post tips and tricks you learn. So you're going to find things when you're going through your own fitness journey, or like quick, easy recipes. Well, recipes is the next one, but things that just like life hacks that just make your life a little bit easier. And people want to know those. Those are things that people follow. Like, somebody posted about how we've all been doing bobby pins all wrong, and we like wear them upside down or something. So somebody else posted like, oh, we've been doing this all wrong and here's why, like, go ahead and try it out. So I'm literally in the locker room at work flipping my bobby pin around, trying it out. And I remember that person for posting that. Like, I don't know, I posted something the beginning of the week we've been using to like pack up and get rid of stuff, the Ziploc vacuum seal bags. And I'm like still so amazed. Those are pretty wild. But I posted a picture of like, here's my bag before I vacuum the air out, and then here's my bag after. And so if anyone needs to like pack something up, or if anyone's moving or whatever, they're going to be like, oh yeah, Kelsey posted that. And they might try it out. So that's just another way to get people to kind of engage in your Facebook wall and think, just to add value to them. So recipes, we already touched on that. And then the other one, the last one, is just flat out challenge group invites. So that's like we said, for the Amazing You challenge, I put up like a sample template and said, this is what you're going to get in the challenge group. You guys can add your picture here. This is when it starts. That's your challenge group invite. And don't include the price on those. Because if someone scrolled through your Facebook and saw challenge group for $160, if they're like me, they're going to be like, whoop, never mind, keep scrolling. But I don't know what's included in that. I don't know what it can do for me. I really don't know anything about it. So hold off on price until you're talking to that person privately. Okay, the invite. So this is where people like, feel kind of weird. I'm not really sure how to ask. I want to use the right words. So let me move this again. You can invite on your Facebook wall. The most effective invites that I've had have been through personal messages, just reaching out to someone, just like somebody probably reached out to you guys and said like, oh, hey, I saw your post about, like wanting, needing to lose 5 pounds, or I saw your post about wanting to earn some extra money, or whatever it may be, or even just messaging someone to catch up with them and just randomly saying like, hey, kind of random, but I run these online fitness accountability groups. Like, it's just a bunch of us girls in a private Facebook group, and we're just kind of sharing about our workouts and just keeping each other on track. It's really fun. Would you ever consider joining one? So it doesn't have to be anything like uptight, and make it you, speak from the heart. And if you speak from your heart, no one will ever receive you negatively, I find. So it says here, be a scroll stopper. Use bright colors. You want a picture of you. People are friends with you on Facebook because they want to see your face. Just bullets of what a challenge group is. We have to remember that not everyone, like outside of the Beachbody world, is like, oh yeah, a challenge group. I know exactly what that is. Okay, a lot of people don't. So we did like bullets for the Amazing You, and we said like, workouts on DVD, easy to follow meal plan, coaching from me, private accountability group. Just put it in non-Beachbody terms. And then it says, don't be too wordy. If I see a post that has like paragraphs or like a picture that has all wording, I'm probably just going to keep scrolling. So be a scroll stopper. If you're a new coach, we do have on the website, on our Knockouts United website, and if you don't have the link to that, it's pinned at the top of, it's the pin post at the top of our Knockouts United team page. And that has, it says like coming out of the closet as a coach, and it has some sample posts to kind of introduce that you're a coach and you're starting your first challenge group. So that's what's here on the bottom. And then, what's over here? Okay, another way, this isn't a flat out like advertisement like our Amazing You little pick monkeys that we did. But this post here on the right, it says, it has a picture of a girl in the same skirt, but it fits her a little bit differently. So she says, same skirt, different day. This used to be a go-to, but I put it on this morning and almost walked right out of it. Now this is the kind of excuse I love for going shopping. Want to learn more about how I did it? I'm hosting a private Facebook challenge group starting January 5th. We'll work out together, eat healthy, and help keep each other motivated and on track to get in shape for 2015. Only a few spots left. Message me if you want to join and start your new year off right. Okay? So it's not like 5 paragraphs long, and it's just quick and to the point and in normal non-Beachbody terms exactly what's going on. All right. So in those invites, there are a couple tips. One is, and a lot of you already do this, is to create scarcity. So you can say things like, looking for 3 individuals, or like, I'm only accepting 3 new challengers, or however many. Put a time limit on it. Create some urgency. So this is your business. So your challenge group can start and end whenever. People can join your challenge group whenever. You can put a deadline on it, or it's totally your call. So you can say things like apply by Friday, or like accepting applications and accepting new challengers until next Monday. But put a time limit on it so you create some urgency with your potential challengers. You can say who you're looking for. Oh Lord, guys, we got 10 more minutes. You can say,
oh no.
who you're looking for. Oh, yeah, Marla, you missed it. I had to stop and restart the call because I only have the free version of Zoom, which means your call can only be like 40 minutes long.
Oh.
So that's why I had to restart it. But anyways, I'm going to buy the full guys, I promise. So you can say who you're looking for. So this example says, busy moms looking to put themselves back in the picture in the new year. Looking for someone who wants to lose the last 5 pounds and feel confident in their bathing suit this Memorial Day. Whatever kind of whatever you relate to. And then here again, she says, speak in non-beach body terms. Don't assume people know what a challenge group is. So in non-beach body terms, a challenge group is an online accountability group right here on Facebook. The 21-Day Fix, an at-home fitness program that comes with an easy-to-follow portion control system to take the guesswork out of things. Shakeology, nutrient-dense meal replacement shake, packed with all the nutrients your body needs to squash cravings, increase natural energy, aid in digestion. Is that how you spell aid? I guess, maybe. And help you shed unwanted pounds and keep them off. So when I talk about Shakeology, I don't follow any script or anything. I just tell people exactly what it's done for me. And that it literally, when I make it, it tastes so freaking good that I like look forward to it. It's like my treat. And then another thing to include in these invites is tell them what to do next. So I'll usually say at the end, like, if you want more information, comment below or send me a message. Like this post if you want some more info. Sometimes I'll put a little link to like a Wufoo application or a Google Docs, Google form or whatever it's called, and say, apply here, or want to be considered, post your email below. So just a couple things that you can include in your invite to kind of make yourself seem a little bit more legit with this whole coaching thing, to kind of create some urgency and to just put things in simpler terms for your potential challengers. So we won't get too much into these. Again, I'll post this PowerPoint in our team page if you want to read through these sample invites here. But you can see, I mean, this girl just posts a picture of herself and has a little blurb up top. Another one in the middle here is her before and after photos. And then this one here all the way on the right, she called her challenge group Operation Sexy Santa. And on one side, she gave herself like a Rudolph nose and she looks kind of goofy. And then in her after picture, she put on like a sexy Santa hat. So this is totally, it's fun because you get to be creative and you get to make it your own. So your challenge group is whatever you want it to be, and you can advertise it however you want to. These are just kind of some tips on where to get started. Okay, so what if someone wants more information? That's awesome, right? That's what we're looking for. But like some of us get super excited and then we message them and we kind of word vomit and tell them everything all at once. And they're just like, okay, whoa, like, no, never mind. I'm not interested. So don't overcomplicate the process. Keep it simple. Another general rule is be more interested than interesting. I have one friend from high school, and I swear this girl she always makes it about me. She's always asking how I am, and she wants to know about this going on in my life. And it's like, I try to ask it about her, and she puts it right back on me. Like, she is more interested than interesting. So you want to make the person that you're talking to feel like you're in the zone, you're about them. You want to hear what their goals are, what their struggles are, what they've been up to. So here's an example of just a first message to send out to someone who wants some more info or someone that you're looking to invite. Hey girl, how are you? My gosh, I took a second to Facebook stalk you and play a little virtual catch up. Lola, her dog or her kid or whoever, is getting so big. How old is she now? Before I get into all the deets on this challenge, tell me a little more about where you are now and where you are at now and what your goals are. So things to take away from that message. She starts off by saying, hey, how are you? Like I noticed your daughter or your dog or whoever Lila is getting so big. You want to let them know that you care enough to personally message them specifically. And then just ask a couple simple questions, because when you're asking questions, they're going to know exactly what to answer. You're giving them exactly what they need to say in their response, and that's going to kind of create conversation back and forth. And then it says, think of your messages like breadcrumbs. Keep them hungry. So that essentially means don't do that whole word vomit thing. Don't be like, oh, the 21-day fix, it's 30-minute workouts, it's this, it's that, and I did it, and I lost this much weight, and my friend did it, and she lost it, and Shakeology, it's my new favorite thing, and it all costs this much. You want to give them like a little bit of info at a time. Answer their questions, but don't overwhelm them. So other questions that you can ask, and I definitely do always start by saying kind of like, fill me in. Where are you at now with your fitness and nutrition, and what are your goals? That's something that I pretty much ask everyone I talk to. Other questions that you can ask just to kind of get a better taste of what their style is. That way you can match them up with the right program for them. Do you tend to prefer cardio or weight training? When it comes to nutrition, what do you struggle with the most? What have you tried in the past as far as weight loss goes? And have you ever tried any of the Beachbody programs? These are just some samples. I know I'm going through this really fast. Here, okay, so they're going to message back, kind of answering your questions, telling what their goals are. So you're going to want to thank them for sharing all of that with you, and then explain what you do and what a challenge group is. So I'm not going to read through this whole sample here. Like I said, I'll post this all in our team page. But basically, whoever you're talking to about the challenge group, they're going to have some sort of need, whether they need help with nutrition, they need extra support, they need to know a straightforward workout to do because they go to the gym and they're clueless on where to even start. So whatever their need is, that's what you want to fill their need. You want to emphasize if someone says their husband does not support them, he doesn't see the importance of working out and taking 30 minutes for me, and so you want to let them know, well, that's why we have the accountability group, and you're going to have a bunch of other people who are there to cheer you on and give you the support that you need. So whatever they're emphasizing is important to them, you want to emphasize, we can help you with that. Let's see, got 2 minutes left. The invite continued. Okay, so now you found a challenge pack that, or you want to find a challenge pack that's going to meet their specific goals. Here are some potential questions you can ask. How would you rate your fitness and nutrition on a scale of 1 to 10? What kind of workouts do you enjoy doing? We want people to find something they like so they're more likely to stick to it. Let's see. So then it says, based on their answers, give them 2 options. I normally give people 1 option and just ask them how that sounds, because most of the time, if it's what I think will work for them, and a lot of times it's people who need help with their darn nutrition, and then they're going to lose that weight they want to lose. And the 21-day fix is the best nutrition plan that I've seen. And now all the newer programs are using the fix nutrition plan too. So I will recommend what I think would be good for them. And I think we'll hold off here and go over the rest next week. But I know I sped through some of that. I will post that PowerPoint in our team page if you guys want to get kind of a sneak peek. And did you guys have any questions over anything that I sped through tonight? Does it all make sense? Yeah, for the most part. All right, guys, thank you for getting on. I'll go ahead and post that so you guys can check it out. And feel free to message me or your upline with any questions that you have. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Sound good?
Have a good night.
Thanks for getting on tonight, guys. Have a good one.